I honestly didn't think I was gonna be able to hit on these. I think I struck out like 5 times on sneakers before I even hit on these. I was waiting like 15 minutes in line before I even got these. I just gave up hope. I didn't expect I was gonna hit on these. Then I was like, well, shit, I'm about to resell them. Before I even got them, like, they were just cool. I kind of wanted just to get them, just to see him, make my brother-in-law jealous, because he loves ones. Personally, I'm just like, I don't really have any ones. I especially don't have any like dope ones in my collection, so I kind of wanted some, but really it's just a flex on him. And they're like a half size, almost a whole size smaller than my actual size I'm selling them. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today a very special unboxing video, more like a review on a shoe that I hit on recently on the SNKRS app. Didn't think I was gonna get it. I'll tell you a little bit about what happened, and then we'll get into the shoe. So first off, I don't know how many of you are familiar with this color box. Should I show you the label? I mean, I guess when you clicked on this video, you already saw what it was, but this actually was the first time that I tried to hit on a shoe on multiple sites. I just been doing some reading recently on different ways to hit on the SNKRS app. I was looking at, was it Finish Line, JD Sports? There's a couple other sites that I logged into that morning to try to hit on the shoes as well. And really, that really was because I'm kind of on the fence about this whole sneaker culture. I've been into shoes for a really long time, and I really don't know why. I mean, we all kind of know why we love sneakers. If you grow up in a place where, there's not a lot of money, there's not a lot of things going on other than, kind of the material things that you own to justify, your worth. Sneakers were, as far as, something that was readily available that you can obtain to kind of show off that value, or just kind of add some value to how you looked or who you were. That's what we did with the culture, and I'm from that time. Like, I remember, God, I'm gonna sound old as fuck, but I remember when all of these what's the first Jordan, like, first signature I remember seeing and just tripping out about? Because I was born in '86, so I don't remember when the one dropped. I don't remember the two. I remember seeing pictures of the three, him jumping from the free throw line. Not the 4, 5, the 6, not the 7. Honestly, it was probably the 10. It was the 9 or the 10. The 10 was probably the first one as far as Jordan signature that I saw. I was like, oh, okay, like, this is kind of a thing. I remember, like, in the Spike Lee movies, they wore Jordans, but I just thought that was just something we did in the neighborhood. Like, where I grew up, Grant Hill Fila's were a dope shoe to rock. It wasn't just Jordans. Pennies were another dope shoe to rock. Up Tempos were another dope shoe to rock. So it wasn't just Jordans. It was, whatever the hottest shoe was of the hottest player. Like, any signature from Dion was a joint that you could wear. I come from that time, and it's getting to the point now where the value of these shoes, the resale value of these shoes is so high that if you don't hit on it for retail, if you don't absolutely love the shoe, I can't really understand why you would pay the cost of these shoes. Like, and for me, this is a perfect example. This shoe is a perfect example of kind of what I love and hate about the sneaker culture right now. Like I said, I love sneakers. I love the design of them. I love just the thought that goes into the colors. I love the stories that go into the shoes. I love the history, the moments that are captured in these silhouettes. And right now, a lot of that is being stripped away because of the reselling. Now, I'm not knocking anybody who's made and is making a living off of the business. You know, I myself have resold sneakers. I wouldn't say I'm in the business of it necessarily, only because I don't try to cop like multiple pairs for the purpose of reselling. I think for me, you know, in this one, for multiple purposes or multiple purchases or multiple pairs, I wanted one for myself, and then I wanted to try to get my brother-in-law a pair because he really thought they were dope. But other than that, like, this shoe is a perfect example of what I love and hate about the sneaker culture, because just from the photos, I thought the shoe was all right. And in most cases, if I didn't know that this was going to be, you know, somewhat of a coveted sneaker, it's a Jordan 1, so the value holds well. It's a women's release, which means the larger sizes, the men's sizes, which this is a men's 10.5. This is going to be a sought after size, you know, a somewhat common size for men, you know, if you wear a 10.5 or 11, because there's not a lot of padding in the toe for Jordan 1s, you can kind of get away with a half size down. This shoe would be something that I could resell for a pretty good amount. I've been looking online, and I think I like to use OfferUp only because the hand-to-hand drop-off stuff. So right now, let's see, 320, 350, 340. Yeah, so somewhere in that range, right? With shipping, I think I paid $190 or something like that. So it's a pretty good flip. But in reality, like, if there were more than enough pairs and these were all sold in stores, and this was something that I just happened to walk by in a store, I probably would pass, to be quite honest with you. And at least on the first go round, I'd probably wait until maybe I had some sort of discount code, or maybe they got on sale to get these, because after getting them in person, these are cold in person, I'm not gonna lie. I really do like them in person, but I can admit to myself that the hype definitely played a factor in me getting up early enough to get on my sneakers app and try multiple times to get them and feel some type of way when I actually did get them. Now, the funny thing about it is that after getting them and putting them on, well, first let's get back into me actually getting the shoe. So I think I submitted maybe 4 times to get the shoe, 3 or 4 times. I'm trying to hit so quick that I kind of do the math wrong. Actually, no, that's what happened. I hit on the first try on these. So I hit on the first try on these. I panic and do the math wrong in my head. So I see the size, and the size is a 12, which is, in my head, the size that my brother-in-law wears. He wears a men's 12. But I forgot in that moment that these are women's release. So I just saw it, hit it, boom, hit submission, and I waited. God, it felt like forever. It really did. It was a long time. It was probably like, on that app, seconds feel like minutes, just waiting in anticipation to either be told that you got them or you didn't. You got to jump back in line. So it was probably like 10 minutes, and then I ended up getting them, and then that's when I realized, like, oh shit, I put in a women's 12, because I saw I was getting a men's 10.5, and I was like, damn, I wear an 11.5 mostly. In most shoes, I don't know if I'd be able to pull it. 11 I can get away with. In most shoes, 11 and a half. 12 is a little roomy. 11 and a half I like. 11, if I love them, I'll do it. 10 and a half, nah, But forgetting that these are ones, they actually do fit a little bit. So I'm conflicted. The quality of the leather is solid. It's nothing, honestly, it's nothing amazing. It's good. The silver on the back is very, I like that it's not like a patent silver, like a patent leather silver. It's more of like honestly reminds me of foil, like tin foil silver, which is kind of dope. They kept it real simple. They just flipped the gold toes into a silver and made a really clean shoe. Black soles, which is nice. White midsole, just to keep it clean, traditional. And honestly, guys, I don't know. I'm conflicted. I don't have any ones in my collection. These fit, but I'm not in love with them. I really, really do like them. I really do like them. I think they're clean. I think they were well done. I think, the simplicity of them is probably what I like the most. I wouldn't do the silver laces. That might be better for the ladies. Just that look. I don't know. But I don't know. I might use this as a trade for something that I love, something that I really love, and that I'm really gonna wear often, because I have this and I don't know how many times I'll wear this. I can think of like a few special occasions maybe where I could wear this shoe, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about this one. Let me know if you got them, if you kept them, if you sold them. You don't have to mention how much you sold them for. But yeah, just let me know. Yeah, I don't know, man. I like them. The red box is really dope too. I think that's a really nice touch, especially if you're someone who likes to keep the boxes. I like some boxes. I don't like keeping all of them, but I'll keep some of them. This one's clean, so this is definitely a box that I'll keep for sure. So thanks for watching. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know what you like, and we'll keep breaking out the content.